Bob Papa along with the fight doctor Ferdy Pacheco here at the Mirage in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are getting set for the moment of truth. James Buster Douglas against Evander Real Deal Holyfield. 12 rounds for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. And for the first time in nearly 4 or 5 years, when Mike Tyson had the title, the outcome is in doubt. There you get a look at the records. Here's our ring announcer, Robert Falk.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fabulous Mirage. This is the main event of the evening. 12 rounds for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. This fight is sanctioned by the World Boxing Council. The president is Jose Solomon, supervisor Larry Hazard. The World Boxing Association, President Gilberto Mendoza. The supervisor is Elijah Cordova. The International Boxing Federation, President Bob Lee, and the supervisors are Walter Stone, and the Nevada State Athletic Commission. The chairman is Dr. James Nave, Commissioner Dwayne Ford, Dr. Elias Ghanem, Luther Mack, and Jay Nady. The executive director is Chuck Minker. The judges for tonight's match are Dave Moretti, Jerry Roth, and Chuck Giampa. The ring doctors are Dr. Flip Homansky, Dr. Al Capana, and Dr. William Berliner. The timekeeper is Al Bisek, and the knockdown timekeeper is Mike Lachella. The referee for tonight's match is Mills Lane. Ladies and gentlemen, when we opened the Mirage almost a year ago, we had one of the greatest opening acts in sports or resort hotels. Almost a year ago, he opened up the stadium, and now he's back as the master of ceremonies and your host. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Sugar Ray Leonard.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing in the red corner, wearing red trunks with black trim, weighing in at 208 pounds from Atlanta, Georgia, with an undefeated record of 24-0 with 20 knockouts. The #1 ranked heavyweight contender of the world, ladies and gentlemen, Evander Real Deal Holyfield. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing in the blue corner, wearing white trunks, weighing in at 246 pounds, from Columbus, Ohio, with a record of 30 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw, with 20 knockouts. The undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, James Buster Douglas.
Anxious moments as we get set. There is Evander, the Real Deal Holyfield.
Chief second. Come on out.
Here is your referee, Mills Lane.
You want to bring the mic over or not? You want to come or not? All right, here we go. Now, we've already been through the instructions one time in the dressing room. This is for the big championship of the world. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions from the challenger or his chief second? Any questions from the champion or his chief second? Let's get it on. Here we go.
And Mills Lane will make them fight. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape and the only real number to look at here. The weight, 246 pounds for Buster Douglas, 208 for Evander Holyfield. Here are the rules. 10-point must system. No 3 knockdown rule. No standing 8 count as well. Only the referee can stop the fight. A fighter cannot be saved by the bell except in the last round. There are the judges. And there is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. There is the challenger, Evander Holyfield. We are set for 12. And the bell sounds. Purdy. After a long wait, Holyfield finally gets his chance.
And you don't see that difference in size that everybody talks about. The first thing that strikes you is they look about the same, except one man looks a little bit heavier. But there's not this huge size difference that everybody talked about.
Douglas with 5 career first-round knockouts, Holyfield with 2.
I don't think you can look for early knockout action, although anything happens in a heavyweight championship fight. This is going to be a chess game for a while.
The left hook by Holyfield.
Holyfield wants to set that tempo fast. Remember, he wants to get in there. He does not want to let James, Buster Douglas, punch that with that left jab and keep him off. Left jab right now is just hitting air. Buster's left jab is not working.
You'll see Holyfield cross his arms a la Ken Norton when he gets inside to protect against the uppercut.
As long as he's outside, he keeps his hands up. When he gets inside, he crosses them so that that uppercut that was so devastating to Tyson doesn't land.
Round number 1. Buster Douglas against Evander Holyfield.
That jab missing by 2 or 3 inches. He's flicking it out there, but it's not hitting anything. Evander throwing a hard hook that missed.
Holyfield pressing the action as we expected. Has not gone to the body as much as we thought.
Well, this is the first round. He wants Buster Douglas to get tired of missing with that jab, and then he's going to start getting under it. Right now, he doesn't need to because he's not hitting anything.
Left hand got in by Holyfield. Douglas tried to counter right.
Douglas stumbled, but I think he just stumbled over something in the canvas. It was not because of the hit. Also, he's not bouncing. He's carrying an awful lot of weight. As you can see, when he moves, his body jellies. You can see the jelly in his body, particularly his breast.
Holyfield a bit short there.
Holyfield the aggressor this first round.
There's a right to the belly.
Well, he's going to be there all night if he can. He's just finding the range right now is Holyfield.
And unlike the Tyson fight, Douglas has not been able to get the jab working early on.
He has not established anything right now. He's just catching and going to Holyfield's tempo, which is what Holyfield wants. Holyfield wants to dictate the tempo of this fight.
Holyfield said he will make Douglas fight at a pace he has never fought at before. Good right hand by Holyfield. And there's the left.
Holyfield said he was going to out-jab him, and people said he doesn't have any kind of jab. Well, that was a good example of how he out-jabs Buster, who has not been able.
A right hand hurt Douglas along with the left.
That was a solid punch. Good round for Evander Holyfield.
Let's listen in to Evander Holyfield's corner. You boxing beautiful. Georgie Benton.
The right tempo. See, don't get in the fight with him. Just boxing. You understand? But just keep him thinking that you're going to raise hell. See? But just keep that left jab going in combinations. You understand? Keep him on the outside. You don't have to go inside yet, right? Because you got plenty of time. Just keep him on the outside and keep pot shotting him. I don't want that weight to be laying on you, right? Now you're doing a hell of a good job, right? Now that's operating like a champ. That's just be very, very, very alert. Because he's trying to set you up with that right hand. You understand? Now just keep that jab going up and down.
As you can see, Holyfield's the one that's doing the punching here. Buster's trying to get back, but is missing in punches because Holyfield's very difficult to hit when you get in close. He rolls with punches. What looks like hits are not hits.
Breathe easy.
At first round was Evander Holyfield carrying out his game plan. Stay on the outside, out jab him, try to start landing to the body, but above all, stay outside. Don't get inside to get mauled by this guy. Let him get tired first.
We start round number 2, scheduled for 12. James Buster Douglas, Evander Holyfield, the undisputed heavyweight championship from the Mirage.
Again, Holyfield trying to teach Buster Douglas that he is going to out-jab him. The jab is what should control Holyfield if it's working right for Buster Douglas.
Douglas with 5 second-round knockouts in his career. Holyfield Holyfield's tend to come later. Very big body. That's one of the keys he talked about. Work the body of Douglas. Douglas can't keep him away with the jab at this point.
Goes that jab of Holyfield's again.